I am Nicole Fonovich, and I am here with Nicole and Yoga to do a guided sleeping meditation today known as Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra uses a series of body, breath, and awareness techniques to help you drop into a very, very restful, very peaceful space. And this is a space where there is a lot of peace, a lot of bliss. It's a healing place where anything that's stuck or there's restriction in the body, it's effortlessly released. So it is a beautiful alternative holistic approach to healing. Yoga Nidra is best done lying down. So if you are at home and it's quarantine and you have access to your bed, that's probably the best place for you to do Yoga Nidra. If you have a recliner, you could go on a couch or even on the floor as long as you're nice and padded underneath. If lying down is not available to you, you could also do this seated upright in a chair, and make sure you have both feet firmly planted on the ground, however. If you're lying down, we recommend having a blanket nearby. Your body temperature does tend to drop when you go into this very restful yogic sleep. So covering up is helpful to keep that coolness, that sense of being cold from pulling you out or bringing you out of the experience. If you happen to suffer from low back trouble, simply put a bolster or pillow underneath your knees. You will be lying down for about 45 minutes or so. If you become uncomfortable anytime throughout the meditation, go ahead and move, find comfort again, and then just return to stillness. With that being said, allow any outside distractions that you hear today to just draw you deeper within. So if you hear a garbage truck picking up, maybe dogs barking in the distance, people walking by on a walk, maybe even an air conditioning vent, or even more so are these thoughts that pop up in our mind, also distractions. Just acknowledge that we have them. Don't hang on to them. Don't make story up about them. Just allow them to be acknowledged and then release. The next thought or distraction will come in. Once again, just acknowledge it and then let it go. The next thought, acknowledge, let it go. And this is usually the most difficult challenge people have in learning to meditate. It's how to conquer the busy monkey mind. And it's not about really conquering it. It's just allowing it to be, acknowledging it and letting it go. And that's really where the practice of meditation is to not be controlled by our thoughts, very often becoming our thoughts, rather just acknowledging or witnessing our thoughts. And we have Fox here in the video with you guys, so if you hear her purring. If you happen to suffer from high blood pressure, glaucoma, can't have any undue pressure to the head, please just simply observe any of the breathing techniques that we're going to be going through today. We have an interesting Nidra. We have a couple techniques I just want to front load or let you know about in advance. So one of the first techniques we're going to be using today is known as the temper tantrum technique. And this is not for kids. I mean, we do have the temper tantrum as a technique in our kids' Nidra, but this is a meditation for adults today. And so what it's going to look like is you're going to be laying down on your back, or for those that aren't lying down in a chair, and we're going to be closing our eyes really tight and squeezing our fists together, and we're going to be pounding on the ground during the temper tantrum, or maybe just pounding on the arms of the chair and pounding your feet on the floor during the temper tantrum technique. And so this is a great technique for releasing any energy that we're holding on to or that's stuck inside of our bodies. So just want to let you know. And then also, we will be doing the palming the face technique today. So to the extent that you're comfortable, we will be using our hands on our face. I would like you to also think about an intention that you might currently be working on. Perhaps there's one that you've been doing some work around, but if there isn't one that you've been doing any work around, I just want to take a moment and have you think about this. If you have any self-defeating patterns or habits that you're that are holding you back, that you want to be freed from, simply make this your intention now. So once again, if you have any self-defeating patterns or habits that are holding you back, that you want to be freed from, make that your intention now. And we're going to be going over the intention a few different times during the meditation. So I just want you to have something in your thoughts in regards to this unhelpful pattern. All right. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and find a very, very comfortable spot, either in a bed, on a couch, lying down on the floor with some padding, recliner, or seated upright in a chair. By the way, all of our videos are stored on the Nicole and Yoga Facebook page, Instagram page, and YouTube page for future viewing. The benefits are cumulative. So the more often you meditate, the more these amazing hormones and chemicals are going to be released into your system. So things like oxytocin, melatonin, serotonin, all these feel-good chemicals that helps with rebalancing, boosting the immunity, increasing human growth hormone, helps with anxiety, depression, such an amazing list and variety of different things that meditation could help with, especially during quarantine. This is a great time to learn how to do it. So it's my privilege and pleasure to go ahead and guide you through this experience today. Feel free to leave any comments, questions, feedback. Please share your experience if you would wish. We always love hearing from everybody. Maybe even after you've had time to process, feel free to send us in a little message. We love hearing from those that are watching. So let's go ahead and find that lying down position. And we're going to start with bringing some, removing some energy from the body. So we're going to start with our temper tantrum. So lying down, let's go ahead and take a bend into the knees and place your feet, both feet, flat on the floor. And your arms need to be alongside the body in preparation for this temper tantrum. So welcome to the Omrit method of Yoga Nidra. Now in a moment, I'm going to have you squish up your face and push the breath out of your mouth. And so we're going to be inhaling and then squeezing really tight, and we're going to be pounding our feet and our fists on the floor. All right. And the first time we're going to do this, we're not going to make a noise with it. We're just going to be using our arms and fists and squishing up our face. And we're going to be doing this for about, 5 or 7 seconds. All right. So let's go ahead now and breathe in. Nice, deep, very deep breath. Tighten the face as well. Squish it up and let's begin. Let's pound the hands and the legs and feel them hitting the floor, and continue. Keep pounding. Excellent. Now stop, let go, and just see if you could notice any sensations. Bring your attention to sensations. Now this time, I'm going to ask that you put yourself really into it. So this time you could even move your head from side to side, and you could allow for sounds to come out of your mouth as you're hitting your fists and your feet on the ground. So this is visually going to look like a child having a temper tantrum. But the best part is we're at home in quarantine. Probably nobody could hear us. This is a great way to just kind of get it all out. All right. So I'm going to have you in a moment take a nice deep breath in. Once again, squish up the face, and then you're going to start pounding, maybe turning your head from side to side, and you could even yell and scream. So this is your permission to just really let go into that experience right now. So let's go ahead and take another very deep breath in. Squish up the face, and now let's go ahead and begin. Start pounding the arms, the legs. You could start yelling, turning your head, keep going, keep going. I almost hear you're screaming. Keep going, very good. And when you're ready, Let's go ahead and stop. Release the legs to the floor and your arms as well. And now just become aware of the energy that's been released. Start to see if you notice those sensations in the arms and the legs. And let go of any holdings, whether they be physical, mental, or even in the body. And allow your body to start to settle into a deep state of balance and relaxation. And simply merge into that feeling. All right, now we're going to maintain that inner awareness, but we're going to put our hands together and we're going to start very, very gently rubbing our hands together. And then we're going to create some heat in between our palms. So rub your hands together for as long as you need to start to feel that heat. And when you're ready, go ahead and place your hands over your face to the extent that you're comfortable, rather. Your fingers could rest over your eyelids and your palms resting on the rest of your face. And just breathe here and notice the transfer of energy from the palms of your hands to your face. So keeping your hands there. Now we're going to start by massaging the face. So your fingers are going to very gently make their way up to your hairline, and you're going to start rubbing. It's not very often that we give ourselves or even have a face massage, and this really helps drop us into that very relaxed state. So perhaps in a circular motion, you could go ahead and rub your hairline and your forehead. And you're going to start to bring your fingers down. And now circling your fingers at the temple. Maybe even turning the opposite direction. Both fingers on the temple, very relaxed. Moving from the temples down the jawline. Maybe even in that where the jaw kind of meets there, those bones, people tend to have really tight jaws right now, especially if we're experiencing any kind of tension or anxiety. This is a common place where we hold that. So if there's any spot that feels a little bit more tender, go ahead and spend a little bit more time there, rubbing out that tension. And taking your time. And make your way all the way down to the chin. This is a really cool exercise if you've never done it before, especially if you've never given yourself a face rub. Now moving along the parentheses of the mouth. Now up over the nose. Now the bridge of the nose. And even around the eye sockets. So rub around the eye sockets. Now going to your ears. You could rub in front of your ears. And rub in back of your ears. Even give your ears a little bit of a tug. And now making your way down to the shoulders. All right, and when you're ready, go ahead and place your hands once again over your eyelids, palms resting on the cheeks. And drop all expression from your face. Take a deep breath in and let go. Take another deep breath in and let go even more. Release your arms to your sides and feel the impact flooding the whole body and the entire being. Breathe into these sensations. If you haven't already done so, close your eyes and begin to quiet your mind. And be still. Let go of all thoughts, worry, and tension. Relax, trust, and let go. Let's breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh. Good. And again, let's breathe in fully and exhale once again with a deep sigh, letting go even more. Feel a deep sense of peace and contentment in your heart. Now let's go ahead and bring that intention into your awareness. If you have any self-defeating patterns or habits that are holding you back that you want to be freed from, make this your intention now. If you are unclear about your intention, just see what appears in your field of awareness. You could repeat that intention 3 times. Feel yourself in a place you like to be, a place where you feel peaceful and calm, relaxed and quiet. No concerns about the future, the past, simply an overwhelming experience of the rightness of things. Perhaps you're sitting on a beach, watching waves on the shore, or the scent of the salt air, the sound of seagulls, or even a mossy green forest with tall trees, the smell of wildflowers, and the sound of a trickling stream. Trust whatever image arises. Now choose a comfortable spot to sit or lie down on. And perhaps it's a hollow in the sand that holds your shape, or even a soft bed of moss. Simply let go into it. Surrender the weight of the body, completely supported. No effort or need to hold yourself up. Breathe in the scent, sight, and smell of this place. Let the whole experience permeate your entire body, absorbed into each and every cell with each breath in and each breath out. Feeling through bodily sensations what it is to be safe and at peace, surrounded and protected in this place where you can deeply rest. Feel how calm and restful you are. Feeling more content, relaxed, and more grounded than ever before. And know that you could return to your safe place anytime you want or need to. Now follow my guidance as we take 3 deep breaths. Ready? Let's inhale together. Holding the breath in, closing off the throat. And when prompted by the inner urging of the body, release the breath, slow and steady. Breathe normally. Second breath now. Let's inhale together. Holding the breath in, closing off the throat, and allowing tension to build, but holding a bit longer now. And without struggle. And when you're ready, release fully, expelling from the body whatever is no longer needed. Deep-seated tensions leaving the body with the breath. Breathe normally. Now, last breath. Let's go ahead and inhale together. Holding the breath in, closing off the throat, and holding even longer now, but without strain. And once again, when prompted by the inner urging of the body, release the breath, slow and steady. Breathing it all out, letting it all go until there's nothing left. Until you are completely open, empty. Breathe normally. Simply allow the breath to rise and fall at its own rhythm. The breath becoming progressively quieter and more still until it is almost impossible to detect. Feel yourself descending down into the stillness beneath the mind. Let go and let go even more. Feel yourself in absolute stillness. And the more you can focus on your feeling, the stronger and clearer it will become. Allow your mind to dissolve into the bodily presence. As we enter this next phase of Yoga Nidra, try to remain as motionless as possible. If you need to move or make an adjustment, do so mindfully and return to stillness as soon as you are able. Resolve to remain awake, staying in touch with the sound of my voice, and allow your entire body to respond to what I say directly and non-mentally. Now shift from thinking and doing to feeling and being. Do absolutely nothing from now on. Simply relax. Now let's bring our attention to the flow of breath, specifically the breath as it naturally moves through both nostrils. See the breath as two separate streams, rising and falling. No effort to change or control the breath, simply watching the natural flow. Now let's bring your attention to the breath moving through the right nostril. Sensing the warmth of the breath as it passes through just your right nostril. Continue with that focus for the next few breaths. Now let's bring your attention to the breath moving through your left nostril. Once again, no trying to control it, just noticing, observing the natural flow. Now let's begin to visualize breathing through alternate nostrils. So on your next inhalation, let's breathe in through the right nostril and exhale, visualize the exhale through the the left nostril, emptying out the lungs completely. And on your next inhalation, breathe in through the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril until the lungs are completely empty. No effort or doing on your part. Simply continue alternating the breath through each nostril. Visualize inhaling through the right nostril and visualize exhaling through the left nostril. Visualize inhaling through the left nostril and visualize exhaling through the right nostril. Continue on your own alternate nostril breathing, fabulous for balancing the central nervous system. Sensing the subtle coolness of the left nostril and the warmth of the right nostril as you continue to breathe. Already showed that. Now breathe normally, simply witnessing the breath flowing equally through both nostrils. Breath breathing itself. Sun and moon, Ida and Pingala, yin and yang, restored to harmony and balance. Right and left brain becoming one synchronized, unified whole, merging into oneness, still, empty, and open. Now allow your attention to naturally rest at the brow center or third eye, magnetically drawing attention and energy inward. Now drop into the silent space where all doing stops. Let go. And let go even more. Experience silence extending everywhere. And now enter an effortless state of being. As I name a part of the body, let your mind and attention move to that part. Sense energy following attention, bringing healing and balance. Let's bring our attention to the whole right leg. Whole right leg. Whole left leg. Whole left leg. Both legs together. Whole right arm. Whole right arm. Whole left arm. Whole left arm. Both Arms together. Whole right side of the body. Whole right side of the body. Whole left side of the body. Whole left side of the body.
This is not the time.
Both sides of the body together. Feel the whole body in awareness. Bring total, continuous, and unbroken awareness to the whole body at the same time. Feel yourself open and allowing, steady and centered. Rest back, empty, like a blue sky. Pure capacity for experience to move through. Every cloud that comes eventually goes. And as the sky, you can let it come and you can let it go. You know this place. It is a part of you that can never be diminished or destroyed. Pure, steady, timeless, like the sky itself. Simply rest here. Recognize whatever has happened in your life has already gone. Already passed, and you are here. Just be here in this moment. At this time, allow the wisdom of the body to release whatever it no longer needs. You don't need to hold it anymore. Simply give it to the sky to hold for you. Your life experience has the power to help you become who you were meant to be. You already have what you need. And allow this knowingness to permeate every part of your body, sending an ever-expanding sense of peace throughout. Now let's bring your attention to the center between your eyebrows and drop into the deepest level of relaxation. Here there remains nothing to do or achieve. You have entered the domain of grace. In this domain of integration, you are witness of all that is happening, but doing nothing to make it happen. Feel completely safe and comfortable. Feel it. Experience it. And be it. And let your mind merge and melt into this present and enter the sanctuary of silence. Remain empty and free from all doing. Here, your intention and your affirmations are actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. If you have any self-defeating patterns or habits that are holding you back that you want to be freed from, make this your intention now. Silently repeat this intention 3 times. Allow this intention to go to the deepest level of recognition with no hesitation. There is no need for you to do anything about it. Just experience it. Allow your entire self to respond spontaneously and effortlessly to what I say. I let go of who I am not so that who I am may emerge. I feel the love, light, and grace that has always surrounded me. I allow my body to create a profound healing shift right now. At this time, feel the presence of any guides, mentors, teachers, or family members you feel connected to. And you may sense this as a universal force of energy surrounding you, leading you. Know that this presence surrounds you always. And you can draw on this presence anytime you wish. If there's any guidance to be received at this time, either as a felt sense, words, or images, allow yourself to receive it now. Otherwise, simply rest back in the grace and protection of silence. Now, let's begin to become aware of the rising and falling of our breath. Simply come back to the breath. Long, smooth inhalations through the nose, and long, smooth exhalations through the nose. Slowly feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. Notice the quality of the air as it touches your skin. Sense your body resting on the floor. And when you are ready, you could start to move, perhaps by wiggling your fingers and your toes, very gently, bringing sensation back. If it's in your practice today, you could even stretch your arms over your head like that first stretch in the morning, reaching back with your fingers and forward with your toes, and taking a bend into your knees and hugging those knees to your chest. Gently rocking here, allowing your low back to settle. And when you're ready, you could gently make your way to your right side, finding yourself in that fetal position. And let's bring your intention back into your awareness. If you have any self-defeating patterns or habits that are holding you back, that you want to be freed from, make this your intention now. Every time you feel yourself in reaction, you are empowered to replace it with your intention. Using the strength of your hands, you could very gently bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position, the position we started on today, keeping your eyes closed as much as possible still. Continue to stay deep in this deep inner experience, and regardless of what you consciously recognize that has or has not changed, know that something deep within has shifted to bring us closer to our intention. Become aware of your body and bring a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you bring your attention back to the body. Go ahead and place your hand over your heart and just notice how relaxed the body is. Perhaps how soft the breath is now. How silent the mind is. And how quiet the heartbeat is. Be still and be grateful and know that you could enter here again and again. Now you may open your eyes. Namaste. I wish you all a fabulous week ahead. For those that didn't catch the whole version of our meditation, all of our meditations are stored on the Nicole and Yoga Facebook page under videos, also on our Instagram page or on our YouTube channel. So if you don't subscribe, please do so. The benefits from meditation are cumulative. So the more often you do them, the more benefits are received. So it's not a one-time and done kind of process. It also is like learning to ride a bike. So it sometimes takes a little practice. It's highly recommended that you do these meditations in the morning upon waking or at night, right before you go to bed. You're in a really comfortable place of stillness during those times. And of course, it's a great tool to use anytime during the day when you are feeling any anxiety, feeling unbalanced, feeling angst, angry, any of those kind of emotions. This is a great way to help you balance. So we have, by the way, a whole team of holistic practitioners behind the scenes working hard one-on-one with clients. And they're doing things like NET, hypnotherapy, nutrition coaching, life coaching, personal training, teaching yoga, customizing it for injury, working with clients to teach them how to meditate and recording customized meditations. So if you are interested, please jump on our Nicole and Yoga website. Check out a list of all of our holistic modalities. You could book directly on our website or contact us to find a day and time that works for you. Thank you so much for watching. We are here every Monday doing a guided Yoga Nidra meditation. On Wednesdays, we have kids yoga, and that just got moved to 2:30 to 3 to accommodate kids getting out of school. So for those kids that are stuck in school, this really is a great, since we can't do an in-school yoga program like we've been doing, now we're doing it virtually, and we're able to reach a lot more kids online that way. So parents and kids welcome to that activity. And then every Friday, we do a virtual sound healing experience, which is really awesome. If guided meditation is not your thing, perhaps vibration is. It's another form of meditation. We recommend hooking up a Bluetooth speaker, allowing a large speaker rather than just your phone to receive the full experience there. It's really amazing. Once again, if you have any questions, comments, want to share your feedback, thoughts, please do not hesitate to write in. We love hearing from you. And once again, thank you so much. I'm Nicole with Nicole and Yoga, and I will see you later this week. Take care now.